Hi guys, let's try to understand more deep dive in the calculation function. If it is confusing you, fix it using the calculate functions. So please come on the screen. In the screen there is a category. In the category there is a accessories, in the bike, in the clothings and so on. And in the return table you have some returns number of the total and the total order. In this total order I'm using the distinct count here. Like in this measure, I'm using the total order, distinct counts, sales order, the number in this table like this. I have taken a screenshot so that I can make you understand more in this. If you see, observe such thing, the both number are the same, but product key are the different. Because I'm using the one this product number, so that's why it is counted only the one time. But both product are different because 574220 is the different product. And what is impacting in this measure DAX? If I'm using this total count, it would be 25164. And if you count 16938 plus 13929 plus 6976 is equal to would be 37888. What does it mean? It's mean it is using the one time only, not the two times. So you have to more careful about that if you're using such functions in your Power BI. So that's I want to more deep dive in this. I have written so many things here. If you want, you can pause your video, you can read it. All right. So let's jump into another topic. That was the some assignment as we discussed earlier videos. So let's try to solve this assignment regarding the calculate functions. So let's do it together. All right. So let's suppose you're working in a company or you're giving the interview. An interview is given such question which is there in front of you. Like any senior analyst asks you to do something in your data model. Like they want you create a measure to calculate total return for the bike, only the bike. Make sure this time we need to calculate bike function and give the filter to the bike only. Okay, and give and let me know what you see. All right, volume done won't tell you the full story, so let's calculate the return rate of the bike as well. So second thing, return rate. So see how it's trending before the responding to the that any person, right? So these are the questions which we need to solve. And see, put here myself, and this time I need to solve this. Basically the 4 pointers, 5 points I need to solve. What I need to solve, I need to solve first question. Just create a new measure named bike and return the calculate total quantity of the bike return, right? Second, show the bike number by the starting of the month, right? And do you notice about the volume of the bike returns over the time? And third thing, the new measure bike sales to the calculate total quantity of the bike sold and add it to the matrix, right? And notices what is our function is. Third one is create a new measure bike return rate using the calculate or the drive, and it is add in the matrix. So basically I need to create a matrix over there and put all the informations, and we need to see and share it to the that person, the fifth one. So let's try to do it in our data model. I'll open the Power BI. Okay, before doing that, I'll just already solve it and give the result what I did. Actually, basically I created the call three matrix bike returns, bike sales, and bike sales rate. In the bike sale, I use the calculated, in the calculated total returns and the only the filter the bike. Same here, total quantity, filter the bike using the calculate functions, and bike return rate using the bike filter and return rate. So I have already created three matrix, that was the return, quantity, and return date. But this time I'm just filtering only the bike from here, right? So let's jump in the Power BI and do that same in the Power BI. All upon the Power BI. This is our Power BI, and in the view table, let's jump on the report view. In the report view, we'll create a matrix. In the matrix folders or the table, which we have done. So here's the metric tables. Click on the metric tables and click on the new matrix. Right. So put the bike return is equal to calculate, enter total return. I hope you're observing how I'm writing the DAX. So make sure you should writing the DAX in the same way, so that it is very easy to understand how I'm writing. And then give the filter. Shift enter. Product category name is equal to bike. You have to make sure about the spelling also. If your spelling is not as per your data, so this result would not come. Here, there's a bikes, not a bike. So if there was a bike and I'm just putting in the bikes, so data would not be reflect. So make sure about this while you're working on the DAX. Hit the enter. So one is created. The second one also we need to create. Click here. Add new measure. Right. This time bike sold is equal to, hit enter, calculate, enter. This is the sold bike. Means we have already created the measure regarding the quantity sold. Quantity sold, comma, shift enter, product category name is equal to bikes, close. Second is completed. Let's try to make another measure, that was the bike return rate. Okay, so bike return rate is equal to, hit enter, calculate, return rate, comma, hit enter, calculate, need to filter the product category is equal to bike, and hit enter, and this close. So all measure we have done it. Let's try to make another matrix. I'll jump on the screen, this one. So let's remove all this thing from here so that we can just pull all information what I want. I want here date from the calendar table. So open the calendar table. There was a starting of the month. Let's search it. Where is that located? Where is that? Oh, this was a customer lookup, not a calendar. Weekdays, starting of the year, starting of the month. I'll put in the raw data. Click here because I don't want the hierarchy. I want the starting of the month, right? Delete all this thing. Search or your measures that I created the bike return. I pull the bike return, put the value, and put another thing is the bike sold. Bike sold is the bike sold and the bike return date. See, almost we have to calculate it. Bike return dates, I'll just format it because it's in the percentage, right? Second will also, I will create a bike sold as a number. So I'll put this comma between the number. So they will be a little formatted, right? So these are the actually measure created. I'll put some visual model. See, so I have just this one bike sold. Okay, in the first month, bike sold this, and return is this one, and this is return rate, the percentage. So you see the what you're observing, what is the percentage are going on. So this is actually the our topic today and the assignment which I did. See you in the next video. Let's do some more in the in our things. So that would be all calculated all, and we'll do some assignment in this also. So slowly we're just moving toward the some more deep dive in this. I'm just more explaining the your DAX functions. I will explain more the filters and the iterated functions, sum x, max x, running total, performing state, sol date, year to date, till to date. So many things are there in the DAX also. So stay tuned, keep focusing, keep practicing also please. If you're not practicing, so it little difficult to understand. So if you want this data, you can ask me, I'll provide this data, or you can search this adventure work report data from the Google. You can directly take a link. There's lots of creator using this data same. So stay tuned, see you in the next video.